Hi, Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk, independent stamping demonstrator. Thank you for joining me today. Today I've got another swap. So the other week I was at Pootle's team retreat, and this weekend I'm going to the Pinkies team retreat. So I'm a Pootle and a Pinky, and a Pinky is Michelle Last's team, and it's the first time I've gone to a Pinkies event, so I'm quite excited. So I'm in a swap team, and we're going to do heat embossing. So we're in small groups, so I don't have to make for everybody there, and given that there's over 80 going, I'm quite relieved. So I'm in a group, there's 5 of us, and it's heat embossing. So the idea is that we can spend a little bit more time doing something a little bit more intricate. So I started playing, and I came up with this, and then I realised that because of doing a make and take at the Pootles event, I actually haven't got enough Whisper White cardstock to do enough. So I thought, oh, I do like the pattern. What can I do it? So I've changed up the colours, and I've done it in Merry Merlot, very vanilla, with copper embossing. So yes, I've already got 5 there, but I like the thing so much, I'm going to do another one, and then it's going to go into my Christmas card collection. And I've also embossed the inside as well. So I shall show you what I did. I'm using the stamp set Mistletoe Season. Now, this isn't mine, I've actually borrowed it off Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. We did a little swap last weekend of some of our stamp sets because we're going to see each other again this weekend. And this is one I would never have bought. It didn't really float me boat. I do like the font there on that Merry Christmas, but none of this particularly. And then I started using it, and it is that stamp there that I've used for around here, and I've changed my mind. I think it's gorgeous. So I am using Merry Merlot. Cherry Cobbler is always my favourite Christmas red, but you know what? This is now my new favourite. So this is my normal cards blank size, which is half a standard sheet of A4, cut in half, scored in half, and then my 2 mats, one for the inside and one for the outside, in Very Vanilla, which is cut at 1/4 of an inch shorter and thinner, which will give us a nice 1/8 of an inch border. I do the same on the inside. So we need to get stamping. So I'm using Versamark, and I have the stamps all ready mounted up. So we'll do the sprigs. Not sure what the sprigs of. The sprigs of mistletoe. That's normally what you hang up, isn't it, at Christmas time? But I don't see any berries, unless they're separate on the. Oh yeah, there are berries on the stamp set, so they probably are. So I just did 1 on each corner, and then I just did the end bit in each of the long centre bits. And then I got my copper embossing powder, and there's me embossing buddy, which you clearly saw me not use, as per. Some of them I did use it on, and some of them I didn't, but hey ho. And then this is a cake liner, which, because it's going all over the card, was much easier to use than anything else I found. So I got a few rogue bits because I didn't use me embossing buddy, but hey ho. So There we go. I'm going to leave that to one side because now I'm going to get the other bit of card and do the embossing on that. So then I'll heat it all up together. And on this, I just did a little bit in the corner and then a little bit on the opposite corner. And then I got the sentiment, which is celebrate the season, all from the same stamp set. And that goes in the middle. I did do, when I was doing the 5 that I've done, I didn't use the embossing buddy again. Oh God, what am I like? But yeah, I did do them all in one go, and then heat embossed. I did too much flicking there. I lost half it. Yeah, I did heat them. I Versamarked it all and then heat embossed it all together, because once you've got the, so this is the sentiment, which I shall be die cutting out. Going to go in the middle there because I'm not quite sure of the size. Yes, once they're Versamarked, you've got a little bit of time because it's slow drying. So as I say, I did them all and then went over with the embossing. Oh no, I didn't use the embossing buddy on that either. Don't know why I bought it really. I do remember sometimes. There we go. There's going to be some flecks on that. Don't know where my paintbrush is. Normally I get a paintbrush to flick it away. But I don't think my big pot of pens that I've got a plant pot one, has made it from my old craft room into my new one. You can tell I like this because I've used it loads. Right, so then we just need my heat tool and we can watch some magic happening. So a bit noisy. Get it nice and hot. There it goes. There we go. That's all done. Put them to one side. So what I'm using to cut them out is the oval layering dies and stitched shapes framelits. This is the second largest oval, and this is the one from there, whichever that is. So it's the second one down on that one, and that layers perfectly with that oval. I have already pre-cut the Merry Merlot oval. Not that I can actually see it right now, but I have done it. Oh, there it is on me big shot. So that one's done. So I'm just going to cut this one out and come back to you. So there we are, all die cut, and that's done. Okay, so you can see there where the splotches are. That's the reason why I use an embossing buddy, but I didn't. There's nothing I can do about it now apart from do it again, but I'm not going to. There's a few splatters around that and a little bit on that. Sometimes when you're blowing it with a heat gun, it does sort of blow the powder off, so you get it melted anyway. Okay, so now we just need to stick it all together. So I've got some Tombow. And so the first thing I'm going to do is stick my sentiment down. Oh. Like I was playing spinning top there. So that just layers beautifully. Around there, and then stick this on the inside, just a little bit around the edges. That's all that's required. This is such strong glue, I don't actually need very much of it. I've got me little 1/8 of an inch border. Stick it down, which helps getting it straight. I just think it makes the card finished off beautifully with that bit of embossing on the inside. And then I'll stick this on the front. I'm going to put a bit in the middle there because I want to make sure it sticks flat, because with the embossing it has warped slightly. But with the right amount of glue on it, it will stick flat beautifully. And then I just need some dimensionals. I've managed to stick there, so put them on the back. And there we go. I've got another Christmas card then for my Christmas card collection. I really need to count them up now because I have probably got enough. And as I was making this, I was remembering that we have a ribbon. I don't have it, otherwise it would be on the card. In the catalogue, the new Christmas catalogue from in the Peaceful Noel suite. There we go. We have this Merry Merlot and copper ribbon, which actually would look stunning on this card if you had that, which would be lovely. Okay, so hope you like that. All the details, as usual, will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and there's links to my shop. And if you fancy joining me, and the next time I go on a team retreat, all you have to do is join my team and I'll take you along. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.